Super excited about this signing class, as is every coach on this day. Otherwise, you wouldn't have signed those kids that you did. But I really like the talent that we have signed and what they'll do for our program. You never quite know just what you got until you get them here and practicing with you and playing in games. But I'm super excited about the caliber of high school and junior college players we were able to sign. One of the biggest holes we needed to fill was our offensive line. I thought we did a great job of going out and getting some kids that are already currently with us in our program, a couple of JC guys and some guys that came off of missions that will add some depth to us right now and hopefully come in and compete for some spots. I'm super excited about a couple positions. I thought we did a really good job of adding 3 more really solid playmakers to our wide receiver group. I think that was a really strong strength of ours. We added some really strong secondary players in the back end. Really like what we did with our skill players and some really solid running backs. We continue to follow our model of trying to control the state of Utah with the FCS caliber players. We went out and signed 19 kids from the state of Utah. Last year was 24, this year was 19. We continue to get right around 65–70% of our signees are coming from the state of Utah, and most of our skill players are coming outside of the state of Utah. So as we kind of look at just how the signing class is made up, again, I'm super excited about these guys. I can tell you in 2 years exactly how good the class is, but right now we're excited about who we're able to sign. We anticipate around 10 of these signees going on missions, LDS church missions. Last year it was 13, this year was 10. So here in a couple of years we might not be recruiting very many guys because we'll start getting these missionaries back. But I'm super excited about those guys because I really believe there's some good players in that group. One, I think there's really good players in the state of Utah. We're not just going to go out and sign Utah kids just to sign them, but I believe there's very good players here. There's toughness and good work ethic in a lot of these kids in the state of Utah, and the caliber of football in the state of Utah, especially high school football, continues to go up and up and up, and with that, more players prepared to play college football. So that, first and foremost, is why we're staying in the state of Utah. There's a lot of reasons on top of that. You know, that fans will come support local players, and we want to continue to let the people in the Ogden-Weber area know that we're going to recruit the best players we're going to recruit, and we want them to come support them at the games. And then, you know, there's a pride that takes place when you're playing in front of your high school buddies, and you're playing in front of girlfriends, and you're playing in front of your hometown. Those guys usually have a chip on their shoulder and want to go out and prove something because they're playing in front of friends and family. So that's another big reason why we do it. We had maybe 7 or 8 kids that were committed to us about a month ago, and what those kids did is they just kind of bound together, and they said they were going to remain solid, and they helped the other kids get excited about Weber State. And what happened is, by the end of the deal, we had a bunch of big schools coming in and try to take these kids from us, and they stayed true to it because they had formed some relationships through social media. They called some other recruits, and anyway, bottom line, they had established some relationships and friendships that I was super excited about, and they're excited about coming in here and changing the culture and making this a real winner here.